Valley Club free Hyperion shards next week, free Victoria hand shards today and next week as she enters the Intel store. Shadow King and Battle Worlds is coming back next week, and we have the official rule reveals for the Ultimate 16 Cosmic Crucible tournament coming next week. And if you're ready for all of these things and more, you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin, and I hope you're having an excellent Friday. We got another Friday blog review, and we're talking about everything coming up next week, including some free Hyperion shards, free Victoria hand shards, Battle Worlds, Shadow King, the Ultimate 16, and a lot more. And if you do get some value from this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new Marvel Strike Force videos goes up. And we have at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos every single week on this channel. But commanders, this is your battle plan for May 10th through the 16th of May. And starting on the 12th, we have a new Strike Pass. Hit Monkey is gonna be in that Strike Pass. And then we have the week 2 of the Harbinger. That's slightly different than week 1, so it may shift your plans of what you're doing with the monthly Harbinger event. Shadow King Trials are also beginning next Monday. The Negative Zone, the Harbinger begins. That is another event that is coming up. And Red Justice, the Alliance event, is coming up on the 12th as well. The 13th, the next day, Battle World is returning. Songbird is becoming available. And then on the 15th, a few days later, Victoria Hand entering the Intel store. So 2 weeks after her launch, goes into the Intel store. I think that's a good thing moving forward with the Intel store. Great for the players. I'm not sure if that's going to entice a lot of players to buy new characters. So hopefully this doesn't hurt the profits of Scopely too much, and they don't start to like do other things to start to make up the profits in that area. But yeah, I like this. This is very, very player friendly, them going into the Intel store that soon. Right, Songbird, as we said, she is screaming into battle, and that is going to happen on the 13th of May. Normal release for this character, going to be in an orb 675 power core orb. You can earn up to 180 shards of Songbird, but more than likely, as you open these orbs, getting 6 shards for those characters. Also having an increased drop rate in the red stars, 25% chance to get Songbird in these red stars as you open it during this date. And then the next Battle World is coming up. So I don't think there's going to be too many changes. We will see though. I know last time they mentioned a new node for the Vigilantes, and I don't know, I guess that's going to stay there. But yeah, hopefully you have your Vigilantes ready for that next section. I think that was on day 2 of the Battle World. Don't think there's going to be any other changes, but more Knull shards are coming. And as if you're like me, you're getting 100 more shards of Knull with your alliance. That's not enough for the next star for Knull. So I'm still going to be at 5 even after this next week's run of Battle World. After the next month will be another one, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with these red stars. It does say that you can earn red stars. Doesn't say that you could unlock a next one. I don't think it's possible to get this 6 yellow star for Knull, so I don't think we're going to get more red stars for Knull. But if you don't have all the red stars for your Knull, or you're unlocking a new gold star for your Knull, well, yeah, make sure you are doing all these no objectives and stuff to get all your red stars for Knull. That will be in the command center, is what it says there. Right, Twitch drops. As usual, there's new Twitch drops coming. So it's pretty similar to last week. 2 hours for these 20,000 Intel credits, 4 hours for these L4 training modules, and then 6 hours you're gonna get these Hyperion character shards. Also, Free Claim Friday is going on at server reset today. So from server reset today until May 10th, 2 p.m. Pacific, you're gonna get 200 Stolen Thunder milestone points and 5 Victoria hand shards. So yeah, very, very good. I think this is a good thing. You're getting some free shards for a new character. And then if you want to start to farm her next week in the Intel store, use your Intel for that, you can. I think I'm gonna still remain farming all that gear tier 20 pieces, but let me know what you're gonna do. And I believe this Negative Harbinger is something that's brand new. I don't think we've seen it before. I do believe that it's related to this Age of Annihilus and obviously through Quasar. So what it says here, Strike is going in the offensive to help repel Annihilus's invasion with a special assignment into the Negative Zone. We're calling all of our top commanders to help. Negative Zone Harbinger consists of 16 missions. It's going to unlock throughout Chapter 1 Age of Annihilus as new teams are introduced. So 16 missions total. I believe we're only going to get 8 next week. Each month, Negative Zone Harbinger will reappear and additional nodes being added. So check down the breakdown of the first 8 missions below. So kind of like this. And I guess it's going to get harder and harder as we progress and add more missions. And I'm guessing that the requirements are going to go up, but I don't know. This is the first time we've had something like this. Those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think is going to happen with all this, but you're going to need a minimum of 5 characters for every no gear requirements. So it should be pretty easy. At least these first 8 missions should be pretty easy. We recommend equipping characters top gear and purple ISO 8. You're sure they're strong enough for battle. They do recommend purple ISO 8, but not requiring it. So I don't know, maybe it will be a challenge. The initial 8 missions will require characters with limited time Chapter 1 Harbinger trait. And it says, be on the lookout for the newest teams that will help you advance through the remaining Negative Zone Harbinger missions. So it seems like this trait requirement will be changing as we unlock new missions. So possibly Chapter 2 Harbinger, possibly Chapter 3 Harbinger, as we progress through this, through these Harbinger missions and we get more of these nodes. For the rewards, conquering this dimension won't be easy. So hopefully it is challenging, but yeah, I like that there's no requirements. I like that there's recommendations. And hopefully there is some challenge. So it's just everybody can do this. And if you want to use skillful play without characters as built up, hopefully they do allow you to do that as well. But it says in exchange for your expertise, Strike is rewarding commanders purple ISO 8, diamond orbs, gold training modules, crimson gear, various gear orbs. As long as there's a lot of crimson gear, maybe geared to 20 pieces, I'll be really, really happy with this. Everything crimson, I think for me is useful. So hopefully there's something useful for players at all level. This will begin, as we said, May 12th, 2 p.m. Pacific. And then we're also getting Cosmic Crucible Ultimate 16. This is going to begin on Tuesday, May 13th. The first trial is going to begin on the 15th. So we're going to get these the Cosmic Crucible rules, and you can probably set your defenses on May 13th, but the actual trials will begin on May 15th. Global rules, all characters gain 20% max health, 20% damage. After each completed attack, gain an exhausted. Cancel combats do not gain that exhausted. So pretty standard rules. There are no big changes, no promotion of like the Harbinger trait or vigilantes or anything like that. Right, stage 1, combat support. On offense and defense, fortifier and healer characters on hit apply vulnerable up to a maximum of 20. So this looks very similar to what we had for stage 1 for the data mines for the upcoming full season of Cosmic Crucible. Striker characters on hit apply 3 vulnerable up to 20. And all other characters on hit apply 2 vulnerable up to a maximum of 20. So lots of vulnerables in this room. And also all characters when attacking, they're going to gain 100% more damage per vulnerable on the attacking character. So the attacking character, so the more vulnerables you have, I guess you're opening up to more attacks, but you're also doing more damage. So I kind of like these, what they have for the theme of Room 1 a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times where you're getting some benefit, but also getting some negative things as well. At the end of turn, clear all vulnerables on this character. So just taking a turn will clear all the vulnerables off that. That's interesting. Raid on Crucible. Oh, this is the room that the Bifrost kind of ruined for the community. At least they have lower resistance and lower healing. I know when they had full resistance and full healing, it was a nightmare. So I don't know what new raid team are going to put in stage 2 for defense, and then stage 3 spore attacks. Offense, defense, all characters do damage that reduce the max health of the target by the same amount. So kind of that Mephisto effect at 50% more damage and 50% more health as well. On ally death, bury yourself for 100% of that character's max health. Seems very, very interesting. Let me know what you are going to do with these rooms. If you've thought about it yet, if you're going to play this really hard or play this really, really casual, let me know in the comments. And I think this is I guess this is not going to last as long. I think the Ultimate 32 lasted 5 days. I'm thinking if it's 16, it'll last 4 days. But yeah, we'll see when it comes in the game. That's what makes the most sense to me. The Harbinger Month 1 events. Remember to play this every day to make progress for the Harbinger Month 1, and that is going to get you those Quasar shards. So Harbinger Week 2, that's going to start May 12th, 2 p.m. Pacific. Objectives for that, you're going to need to battle in raids, also battle in battle worlds for your flash objectives and your weekly objectives. Earn Q Gear raid orb fragments, earn Armory 20 orb fragments, open Armory 20 orbs, and use Vigilante team in the raids, which is a little different than what we saw for the week 1 of the Harbinger events. As we go into the command center right now, we look at Harbinger week 1, the scoring objectives for this. a daily battle and raise, the weekly gather intel, which is a little different. So what I'm doing with this, I wanted to hoard all this just in case week 2, week 3, week 4 was exactly the same way. It looks like it's different. I have completed all the week 1 objectives for gathering the intel, the 100,000, the 200,000, and the 300,000. So I'm not claiming these rewards just in case week 3, week 4, we have some kind of milestone where it needs to gather intel. And right now, it's not really doing anything if I claim this right now, right? Because I'm getting 10 points per this. Each more 10 points will give me 10 more shards of Quasar, but because I'm so far away from unlocking him, I'm just gonna hold off on this. Hopefully you have these claimed as well. If this would make a difference between me unlocking Quasar and not unlocking Quasar, I'm gonna open these right away. But right now it doesn't make a difference for me, so I'm just saving all this stuff. Let me know what you're gonna do with this now that you know that we don't need intel, at least in week 2. Maybe week 3, week 4, that could change, but at least week 2, we don't need to get intel. Our weekly objectives are the stuff that we talked about, premium objectives. So if you are buying some things, you can get some objectives from battling raid with songbirds, 5, 6, 7 yellow stars, and you could earn some Thunderbolt diamond orb fragments. I guess you could earn them by paying for that. Rewards, Hitmonkey shards. So you get some character shards for Hitmonkey. L for training modules, gold, intel, all that stuff is good, especially because it's intel. We can buy the stuff that we want. And then Red Justice, the Alliance event, I think is very similar to what is going on right now. Team over your alliance and raise for big rewards in the name of street justice. That is also going to start on May 12th. Score points, earn allied supplies, 7 orb fragments, earn points in the Chaotic Storm raids, earn bonus points for using the Vigilante team. The rewards, Daredevil Modern Shards, Armory 19 and 20 orb fragments, which you're going to need to get these Armory 20 orb fragments for the weekly objectives for Harbinger week 2. And what else do we have here? And some Crimson skill gear. So all that stuff is good, but obviously, as usual, every single week, all the information in this advanced copy of the blog is subject to change. So everything that we said in this video is also subject to change. Hopefully you did get some value from this video. And if you did, leave it a like. Check me out on social media. Check out my other channel all about Raid Shadow Legends and how you get some epic characters, some legendary characters for free. And if you want to see the top 10 characters farm right now in Marvel Strike Force, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.